The internet exploded overnight after a shocking allegation surfaced involving Offset, Stefon Diggs, and an unnamed Instagram model who claimed she was pulled into what she describes as a dangerous setup. According to her live stream, Offset allegedly approached her with an offer that left her shaken, and now the fallout is spiraling across social media faster than anyone can keep up. Fans are calling this the darkest twist yet in the Cardi, Offset, Stefon triangle, and the reactions are growing louder by the hour. She claimed that Offset allegedly offered her money to get close to Stefon Diggs, not just close, but intimate. The model insisted that Offset wanted her to drop the location and give the proof so Cardi B would finally leave Stefon. If true, this would be one of the most explosive acts of jealousy and desperation the industry has seen in years. She said Offset told her, "Give the drop or don't come back around," a line that has now gone viral across X, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. People who have followed the messy unraveling of Cardi and Offset's relationship immediately connected the dots. Fans have already been whispering about Offset's emotional downfall, especially as Cardi reportedly grows closer to Stefon Diggs. The narrative of betrayal has been building for months, but this alleged plot adds a sinister layer nobody saw coming. Viewers keep replaying the model's video, analyzing every pause, every expression, every detail she shared. According to fans, the most unsettling part of her statement wasn't the offer itself. It was the fear she claimed she felt delivering the story. She said Offset was emotional, frustrated, and acting like a man who had run out of options. Her words quickly shifted the conversation from petty rumors to something darker, something that made fans begin to understand Cardi's recent cryptic posts about being careful who you give your trust to. Just days before the model's revelation, Cardi B had been online talking about feeling unsafe and having to protect her peace no matter what. At the time, fans assumed she was referring to the chaos of her ongoing divorce or the pressure of motherhood. But now, those clips are being dissected like evidence. Many fans believe she might have been hinting at something happening behind the scenes, something deeper, something she wasn't ready to say publicly. Stefon Diggs himself hasn't commented, but insiders claim he has tightened his circle significantly over the past 2 weeks. One sports reporter even tweeted that Stefon is staying low and watching everything, and fans quickly interpreted that as a sign he already knew something was off. The idea that his former friendship with Offset has fractured beyond repair only fuels the intrigue. Meanwhile, more alleged details continue to spill online. A friend of the model claimed she was terrified after the conversation and blocked Offset immediately. She allegedly told her friend she didn't want to get involved in celebrity wars and that the situation felt unsafe. Whether the story is fully accurate or not, the fear in her voice has convinced a large portion of the internet that something serious happened. The emotional weight of this scandal is hitting Cardi hard. Her recent posts, subtle, reflective, unusually somber, have fans convinced she's navigating more than just public drama. Some believe Offset's alleged actions confirm Cardi's earlier statements about being scared for her emotional safety. Others say the idea of a setup shows just how far Offset emotionally spiraled as his marriage collapsed and Stefon stepped into the picture as a calming presence. Offset's online behavior hasn't helped him. He's been posting sporadically, deleting captions, sharing late-night playlists that fans interpret as heartbreak or rage. The timing alone has people speculating that he knows the model's claims have reached him and that the public tide is turning. What makes it even heavier is that some fans believe Offset's jealousy towards Stefon has been building for months, maybe even years. But what nobody expected is the newest twist emerging in private chats and Twitter threads. Alleged messages suggesting Offset may have attempted to drag another person into the situation before. Nothing is confirmed, but the whispers are growing and fans are demanding answers. As more screenshots circulate and more voices come forward, the situation is getting dangerously close to spiraling beyond a simple feud. And that's when the bomb drops. A new leak is reportedly circulating online, hinting that this story is about to get even darker, even messier, and even more personal. A leak that could change everything we think we know about Offset's intentions.
As the alleged leak began circulating privately through group chats and niche gossip pages, fans realized it wasn't just screenshots. It was a voice note. a voice that sounded uncannily like Offset, speaking in a tense whisper, allegedly complaining about losing everything and saying someone needed to fix the situation with Stefon right now. Nothing in the clip explicitly mentioned the model, but the tone alone sent shockwaves across the fan base. The internet is split, with some arguing it's AI generated and others insisting it sounds exactly like Offset in moments of stress. Almost instantly, reaction videos flooded TikTok. Creators dissected the audio second by second, slowing it down, amplifying it, and comparing it to Offset's old Instagram live recordings. Fans believed the urgency, the pacing, and the emotion in the voice felt too raw to be fabricated. But without confirmation, the clip sits in a gray zone, believable enough to stir the pot, but unverified enough to avoid outright condemnation. Still, the damage is done. The narrative around Offset is shifting rapidly, and not in his favor. Meanwhile, Cardi B's silence is becoming its own headline. She hasn't posted a single direct response, but she uploaded a cryptic Instagram story showing her standing in her kitchen, staring off into the distance with the caption, "When you finally understand why God removed certain people from your path." Fans immediately tied this to Offset and the alleged setup. The comments are filled with speculation, heartbreak, and warnings. Some fans are begging Cardi to protect herself, reinforcing the idea that she may have known something was brewing behind closed doors. Stefon Diggs, on the other hand, broke his silence in his own subtle way. He posted a photo during practice with the caption, "Locked in." No mention of the scandal, no reference to Offset, no indirect shade, just focus. That level of calm is making fans even more suspicious. They believe Stefon is trying to keep the peace publicly while handling the situation privately. A few insiders claim he's been distancing himself from anything that could blow back, especially with the NFL season approaching. The IG model who started this storm is doubling down. She went live again, saying she refuses to be bullied into silence and that she released only a fraction of what she knows. She said she's not trying to ruin anybody's life, but she's also not about to let the internet call her a liar. Her persistence has fans convinced she's either telling the absolute truth or running a very calculated game. But the fear in her voice still lingers in people's minds. It didn't sound like clout chasing to everyone. Offset supporters argue he's being framed, pointing out that the model adjusted parts of her story during a second live. They say that inconsistency is proof she's fabricating details. But Cardi's fans are pushing back, saying trauma and fear can distort how someone recounts events. The divide is widening, and this feud has now split the fan base into three factions: Team Offset, Team Cardi, and Team Stefon, each reading every post as coded communication. The tension took another turn when rumors surfaced that Offset allegedly contacted another woman months ago about helping expose Stefon. That rumor is unverified, but the timing is suspicious enough that fans are connecting everything to one larger narrative. A man spiraling, desperate to maintain control, and watching his old life crumble. And whether fair or not, the public is running with it. Even Offset's new music previews are being interpreted as emotional outbursts or confessions. As more people weigh in, the psychological angle grows louder. Some fans believe Offset is unraveling emotionally after losing Cardi, losing the family dynamic, and watching Stefon step in as the stabilizing force he couldn't be. To these fans, this alleged setup, if true, is a symptom of a deeper breakdown. Others say the jealousy alone explains everything, especially since Stefon was once considered a friend. Cardi's closest supporters say she's afraid because she knows Offset operates from emotion first. They believe the alleged setup and the leak confirmed her worst fears. And when fans revisited her old statements about wanting peace, wanting safety, wanting distance, the story only grew heavier. Cardi always said she didn't want drama anymore. Yet here she is, in the middle of the most chaotic scandal she's faced in years, trying to shield her kids and rebuild her life with the man she reportedly feels safe with. But here's the real kicker. Late last night, a private tip hit two major gossip accounts, claiming there's another woman preparing to come forward with messages of her own. If that's true, everything we think we know about the situation could flip yet again. And until she steps forward, the whole industry is holding its breath, wondering if the next revelation will expose the truth or ignite a crisis on a whole new level.